What's going on, my PT peeps, my Walking Dead family, my fighters? I'm One Eye Bry, also known as PT. Don't know if I'm winking or blinking, but I'm definitely thinking about Eye of the Dead filming photos and our first look at Negan, that's for sure. Spoiler warning for all things Walking Dead. I don't want to ruin anything for you, so stop watching now. But Negan and Maggie are getting their own show, as we know. That was spoiled months ago. I mean, it's just crazy to think that the Walking Dead main show didn't end yet, and we know a bunch of things are happening. Well, I want to give photo credit to Nicole Radio. I apologize for saying your last name wrong, most likely. And I want to give a shout out to the Not Dead family. You see a bunch of different signs set IOD, Isle of the Dead. So you get to see a bunch of things around, and it's pretty cool that they've been in a couple of different locations, and I guess they already started filming for at least a week. But when you see these signs around, filming is close to be around there. I know they're filming in New Jersey for a couple locations that we know of right now. Base camp, and we'll show a bunch of different photos here. Nicole has some awesome photos. But we also, I don't know who took this photo, but we see some walkers around a location. Man, it's just good to see the Walking Dead filming again. We're going to see this motel bar, and we'll come back to this photo, that's for sure, because I want to highlight some stuff here. And you see a bunch of different vehicles at a motel, and I don't know what's up with this location. We don't know why Negan and Maggie go to New York, to the Northeast. We just don't know yet. Has to be something with Annie or Herschel is our best guess. And it's just cool to see the Walking Dead filming again, because the Daryl show is going to be filming in Europe. So I don't know. They'll probably get photos. A lot of people love The Walking Dead still. You know, this weekend's Comic-Con news was awesome, and you see a bunch of different signs there. So it looks like we're not going to get stalwart film signs. We're going to get IOD signs. We see some post-apocalyptic vehicles, and the station wagon takes me back to Carol on The Walking Dead when she was kicked out of the prison. Then we get to see a good shot here of the bar and lounge, cocktail lounge, and I wonder who Negan and Maggie are going to come across. Some new characters, that's for sure. There's a good shot of base camp. We'll be coming in and out of those shots. But when you get to see different vehicles around here, it's pretty telling of what could possibly happen in my eyes with the Commonwealth. Maggie, Negan, they're going to take a lot of their stuff and roll out. Here's a good shot of base camp. When you see shots like this, it's base camp with the campers, a lot of different cast and crew, and just people there have different campers, and it's away from the set where they can decompress. And there's a lot of stuff that goes on during filming that has nothing to do with the actors. So they go back to their campers and go back to their spot there, and they chill out and run their lines and get ready for when they actually start filming. But again, you get to see different vehicles, and you know, it's cool to see this behind the scenes stuff. I really enjoy it because when you see it on the show, it's cool to see like, hey, that's where that was, or this is the part of the story where they were at. So there's a good shot of the station wagon. Again, it reminds me of Carol and The Walking Dead. Not sure what this location is, but it looks to be the same spot where the walkers were previously when I showed it. Not sure if this is going to be in the episode, but the A-Team. Dun, 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 dun. Is Maggie and Negan the A-Team now? What do you think? Because it's the Daryl show, so he's a loner. Is Carol and Daryl still the A-Team, or is it Michonne and Rick? Again, a lot of these great photos. Nicole did a great job here going around Union Beach, and a lot of this stuff is around the shore, I believe, is where they're filming in North Jersey. I'm a South Jersey guy. I'm actually from New Jersey too. So you get to see some of the behind the scenes stuff, and sorry I'm jumping around a little bit, but base camp, again, anytime you see this stuff, it's just cool to see in my eyes. But the post-apocalyptic world is coming together around here, and maybe it looks like this. I don't know. Maybe they don't have to dress too much up, but I doubt, this is a motel, I believe, and the motel stuff a lot of times looks run down. And in Jersey, there are different motels that are still around. I don't know if they get used at all, but it's just kind of crazy to think. So if you look at these two vehicles here, the motorcycle and the ATV, it just looks to me that they stole them from the Commonwealth, or our group is running the Commonwealth, and Negan took a motorcycle, I guess, right? So if he took a motorcycle, that's pretty cool. It kind of reminds me of Daryl, but he's the new Daryl on the show, I guess. But let's look at it, right? So if we saw the trailer for The Walking Dead Season 11 Part 3, the motorcycle is definitely a similar model to what Daryl is riding here by the trees and the water, and everything looks pretty cool. So we know the Commonwealth has a bunch of different vehicles. I guess they have enough gas for our group to get from Ohio to New York, because that's not around. We see vehicles being driven all over the trailer. So remember way back when we were fighting the Whispers? They had barely any weapons. Well, they had weapons, but no guns, bullets, no gas, no vehicles. It was like a Western. And now it's back to them driving around. We're going to see buses and a bunch of different vehicles. And do you think it's far-fetched that Maggie and Negan are going to be working together so well? We'll have to see, but I think it's kind of borderline if it's far-fetched or not, because it's kind of forced, but we'll see if it works. Right now it's working in my eyes, but, I think the two actors can pull it off, and I like both of them. In the trailer, they highlighted a bunch of different stuff going on with the Commonwealth, with the battles, with the war, with the vehicles, with Lance, the car accident, car crash, and, I just kind of wish they didn't ruin it, that we're getting a Maggie and Negan show and a Daryl show and, now a Rick and Michonne show, which is great. Don't get me wrong, but it takes away from the main show ending. Or does it? What do you think? Let me know your thoughts. Post your comments below. There's a great shot of the motorcycle right there from the Commonwealth. We're going to see a bunch of different motorcycles. To me, it's a similar model, if not the same model. It just has a basket on the back in the photo from Nicole here. It just looks, it's kind of hard to tell, but it just looks to be the same thing. And I'm guessing Negan took one. Or you see Maggie. You see Maggie rocking that. Is Maggie on the ATV and Negan's in the motorcycle? I don't know, but it's pretty cool stuff. The Easy Stay Motor Inn. So I'm glad it's not the Easy Street Motor Inn, right? But, I guess Daryl would hate that. And here's a good shot of Negan. This is the one and only shot that I've seen so far of Negan rocking a flannel shirt. He loves the flannel here with a steel pipe and Negan looking like Negan. Is that a motorcycle helmet in his other hand? It's hard to tell, but Maggie, Negan, the filming has begun in New Jersey. And all I know is that it's hot all over the country, but it's definitely hot in the Northeast, and he's rocking flannel. That's got to suck. Now, upcoming filming from TWD promos and videos, I believe. You see, here's an exclusive little Island of the Dead scoop. I already talked about it, but it's going to be at a Kmart coming up. It's going to be inside the Kmart, down, around the roof, all that stuff too. So there you go, guys. That is the first look at Negan in Isle of the Dead. Island of the Dead filming photos. Again, shout out to Nicole, Not Dead Family, and whoever took these photos. Props to you. I did not take them. I'm just sharing them. When I get information, I love to share it to the Walking Dead friends, family, and fandom. And hopefully you guys love the channel. And it's July as I make this video, but pretty soon in August 14th, Tales of the Walking Dead. I'm excited for that show. And then October 2nd, The Walking Dead returns, and we'll hopefully get some dates for when these shows will start airing next year, plus Fear the Walking Dead Season 8. But we got Rick news. Finally, yes, it's about time. But like you said, guys, let me know your thoughts. Post your comments below. Stay safe. And as always, tell them Daryl.
Yo, we love